What's up, guys? It's Rapid. I wanted to say what's up to all of you beautiful, beautiful creatures out there, and I wanted to thank you guys for supporting community service this entire time. So I just want to thank you guys for supporting this series so much. I want to thank people on the TF2 community for making such amazing content. There's so much just, oh my god, fantastic content in TF2 community that just does not get acknowledged, and I don't know why. It's a confusing thing to me. That's why I hope that whenever I make a community service that you guys are really going out there and voting for the items that you like, because they could really get into the game. So here's everything from community service that made it into the game this year. Let's start off with the Burst Chester. This is a taunt that was added in the Invasion community update, and it features a little alien named Chester who bursts out of your chest. Get it? That's pretty clever. It's a reference to the movie Alien, in which there's a scene where an alien that looks a lot like Chester bursts out of the chests of one of the survivors of this like alien attack, and it's just a really great reference, and therefore a great TF2 item. This was featured on the very first episode of Community Service, and it holds a very special place inside of my heart, where I'm sure aliens are breeding and ready to hatch. I remember seeing it on the community workshop and thinking, this is one of the most, I don't know, amazing taunts I've seen on the community workshop. It could easily be in the game. It was very well animated. You know, there are unique animations for each mercenary. It was just a very good taunt overall. I'm glad that they added it. The Graylien, as you guys know, is one of my favorite miscs that were added in the Invasion update. It basically gives the spy the face of a gray alien, a certain stylization of aliens that supposedly crashed in Roswell, New Mexico in the late 40s, and has since, you know, many people have claimed to have seen these kinds of aliens, and now we can play as them ourselves in TF2. The great thing about the Graylien is, for one, like all of the rest of the Invasion miscs, they're not, you know, Halloween restricted or anything like that. You can literally wear it anytime. It's fully paintable. I'm pretty sure you can use any paint on it, and I use green paint to sort of make them look like a green alien, since that's sort of the more standard look for an alien. It does kind of clip with the spy's face a little bit, so if you do certain taunts or certain movements, you'll sort of start to see the spy's mask sort of appear through the face. But all in all, I'll say it's a fantastic misc. We featured the Bat Saber, which is basically a lightsaber reskin for the Scout's bat. A lot of people don't know that it was actually a part of a full set for the Scout, but the Bat Saber is the only part that actually got in. I did mention the shooting star in passing during Invasion service, but nevertheless, it did get into the game. We have the meteor shower for the sniper, and this other thing which I can't remember what it's called. Oh yeah, there was also this cute little guy. As you guys know, shortly after the Invasion update came the Halloween update, which introduced a whole nother set of awesome community made items and Valve made items, just a very short period of time after the Invasion update, which was very awesome. The Zoomin Broom basically allows players to hover across the ground on a floating broom. Originally this item had a slow and fast option. When it was added into the game, I guess they stuck with the slow speed, although it is a bit faster than most movement taunts like the conga or something like that. It does have one standard animation for all of the mercenaries, which works just fine. It's really just a incredibly fun taunt. I love to broom to mid, it's my favorite strat, and it allows you to become a wizard. We also covered the Eldridge Unusual sets. Originally there were 3 different variations of this unusual, purple, yellow, and a green one. For some reason Valve decided to leave the green one out, so what we ultimately got in the update was Ancient Eldridge, which is the purple version, and Eldridge Flame, which is the yellow version. And these unusuals actually go for around 40 keys to up to 200 keys. So these are very valuable unusuals if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one of them. And finally, the Tough Break update brought us the bull riding taunt for the NG. Once again, when I saw this on the community market, looking for content for community service, this is definitely one of the most well-made taunts that I saw. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's quickly becoming a classic. Will it replace the Rancho Relaxo? Only time will tell, but it's definitely an amazing taunt. And now, for the top 3 items that did not get into TF2 this year, but I really wish did, and I really hope get in sometime next year. The deal with the shades. This all-class misc is meant to be an in-game rendition of the infamous deal with it meme, and I think this could be competition for the Ray-Bans. Although the invasion update is over and done with, I do hope that at some point they do find some excuse to add the laser pan, maybe for the Moonbase update. I'd really love to see this get in the game. I'm really disappointed that it didn't make it in, but that's the way it is. The zombie shuffle didn't make it into the game this year, but there's always next year, and I'm really hoping that it gets in. I always felt like this was a great movement taunt because I could just imagine a swarm of zombies crossing the map. I just feel like that would be amazing, and I really want to see it. Valve, please make it happen. So basically, when I started doing community service, I just wanted to, I don't know, make something where I could show you guys all of the cool stuff that I'd find on the Steam community, and just all the things that I personally thought was really awesome from a lot of these amazing TF2 like content makers that are in the TF2 community. You guys help to take it to like the next level by showing support, showing love to all of these content creators, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. And I'm really gonna try and make community service an even better series in 2016. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.